Welcome back to another episode of Desire to Inspire, yo mama's favorite podcast, Dylan Thacker.
What's up, man?
How's the week been, baby?
It's been good, dude. I said I was slacking, and I have not been slacking since.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's been a productive one.
Good. Yeah, I feel again, we always bring up busy, but I'm going to continue to bring this up because it's just where we're at in life right now. And I think that there's a lot of takeaways that can always be brought up to this, because everybody, when they say they can't do something, it's because, oh, I'm so busy. I don't have time. I don't this, I don't that. And so when you say it's been productive, what does that mean? Are you restructuring things? Have you kind of revamped? Have you refocused? Have you visualize new things? What does that look like for you?
I don't really like the word busy for that reason. It seems like it's an excuse. Or like busy could just be anything. I could just be doing things just to fill the time.
Yeah.
Like, productive means like I'm getting shit done. Back on a lifting routine, not really on a running plan just yet, but like I have a set number of miles I want to hit every week, so I'm structuring that out. Just diving into, we got a lot going on the back end.
Yeah, buddy.
So handling that, new job at work.
Congrats.
And appreciate it. But yeah, so it's just been a lot of things getting checked off the old to-do list this week.
What are you focusing on?
Training. Like I've just been more focused on like get back to lifting. Because I texted you last week and I said, if you don't check in with me at least once a week to make sure I'm still doing leg day, I'm not going to be doing it. And let me tell you, dude, I squatted this last week for the first time in a while, and I couldn't finish. I thought I pulled a hamstring. I thought I did something. I'm still in pain. I'm still sore. I'm like, you know what? We got to get back to it. And so that's like been a main focus, is like put strength training back, like not just for strength training sake. Because I've been going, but I've just been doing like the same workout, so now I'm more structuring it towards being better for running. And I think my focus is I need to qualify this fucking year.
Fuck yeah.
And I need to lock in order to do that. So food's been on point. Like everything has been around training on point.
Hell yeah. Love that. And you'll qualify. Yeah, we'll put it out there. You'll qualify in Chicago, right?
Yeah, Chicago would be the qualifier.
Damn. Fuck yeah, baby. Love that. Speaking of strength training, I cannot wait to incorporate it back into my lifestyle.
You're on the home stretch, dude.
Home stretch. Like almost a month away. Almost a month. 5 days. 5 days and I'll be a month away. So wouldn't hate talking about that, because it's not that I'm like, it's not like I have the attitude of like I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But I have this attitude of just like, I just want it to be here and be over with.
I think that happens. This is a very common feeling in this time of prep, like because you're almost to like peak, and it's like now I'm just like waiting for it. Like I'm just tailing off until it's here.
Yeah, and I don't know. I got some weird pains in my right leg, but I was like, I was driving this week, and I drive a lot for work, and so I'm sitting there, and my knee is kind of weird because like the gas pedal and stuff, and so I noticed that after a while it starts to like hurt on this inside. And I'm like, well, shit. So now I'm like putting an emphasis to make sure that it's like completely upright when I drive. So that way it's not like cockeyed for a long period of time. And I think that that's why. But yesterday, again, I'm in the mindset of like, just get here already. I want it to be over with, which I still need to sign up for it. So I should probably do that.
You haven't even signed up?
No.
Are you sure there's still openings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not
just
closed
making
off.
sure, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No, I haven't signed up for it because I really don't want to spend the money for it, because it's a lot of fucking money. But
yeah, it is.
You know, we're gonna be here. We're gonna be fine. But yeah, so like yesterday came, and I had a 2-hour ride and I had an hour run. I am just like, I don't want to fucking do those. Like, there's so much more because I'm traveling so much. There's so much more that I would rather do while I'm home for 48 hours. Yeah. And so I went out there, started running yesterday, knocked it out. I was like, all right, good shit, man. Because I like literally was going to skip my workouts yesterday.
Damn.
And then I got done eating dinner, and I was like, fuck it. Let me just go hop on the bike for like 30 minutes. 30 minutes turned into 2 hours. I fucking did it. I knocked it out, and I feel better every time. Same scenario, like we talked about before, where it's just going to the gym. Nobody leaves the gym in a worse mood or saying, man, I wish I didn't do that. So I was like, big kudos to you, Fred. Way to knock it out. But yeah, it's just, it's knowing you have to prioritize things even when you don't want to. And so that's kind of the stage I'm in right now. Like today, I got to make sure I get the workouts in as well. But we're going to finish strong. I'm not going to give up. It is.
Almost here. But the painting thing, that's normal too. I feel like every time I'm almost to a race, I'm not almost to a race, but my fucking ankle is killing me today.
Really?
And I don't know what's wrong with it, dude. I'm like stretching it around and it just hurts. But I feel like every time right before a race, something tweaks and like something feels like it's hurt, and then you show up on a race day and you're all good.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the amount of training blocks I've been in where I feel like I'm injured 3-4 weeks out every single time.
Yeah, that is true. And this is really the only training block that I've ever done. I mean, the half marathon, dude, I was in and out of that. I was not focused. Mm-hmm. I can still register, so we're good. I will do that today.
You had to just double check. Uh-oh.
Oh, that says September 28th. I'm not on the right one.
Okay. I'm thinking you'll be okay.
Yeah.
As long as it's not sold out, you should be fine. Like, people register for races the day of, as long as it's not sold out.
Yeah. We'll be fine. But yeah, so I feel like I'm getting that, and it's probably just one of those things too where it's like trying to divert me from the plan. Mm-hmm. And so I just have to stick to script. I have to understand that, there's going to be battles I'm going to face and this and that. Like, because training's been easy for me so far. Again, like the mindset's been like, just knock it out. That's why I've altered how I lift, how I train, because I was prioritizing lifting and I was missing my endurance fucking stuff. So now I'm just prioritizing those, and it's made it a lot easier. When I'm on the road, I get up, I go to the gym. When I book hotels, I make sure they have a bike. I make sure they have a treadmill. The pool, I make sure there's a LA Fitness around. If not, okay, I'll knock those out on the weekend. But yeah, it's just, there's so much good momentum right now, but it is one of those things mentally where I'm just like, please just fucking get here already. So we'll see what the final stretch looks like. That's crazy that there's only, it's pretty much 5 weeks until the race.
Time is a weird thing, man.
Yeah.
I saw a memory today. 1 year ago today was the 12-hour race.
Damn.
I was like, damn, bro, that fucking went fast.
Yeah. So much can change in a year.
So much can change in a year, dude.
It's wild. Yeah, we get so fixated on just like the days that are ahead of us, not what can come from those days ahead of us.
I don't think I could run 69 miles right now if I wanted to.
I'm surprised you did it when you did it.
Honestly, same.
Yeah, that's wild.
Never again. I'm not gonna say never, because I get it in my head. I want to do some crazy shit.
Yeah,
I kind of am in that mode right now.
Are you going to hire somebody to try and qualify, or are you gonna take this thing by?
I don't know.
Yourself?
I don't know. I feel like I should hire someone.
Yeah,
but I also just want to do it myself. It's my red flag.
What I've realized is, I think everybody should have.
It holds you accountable, man. More than anything, it just holds me accountable.
Yep.
If I write my own plan, it's real easy for me to be like, I don't need to do a speed workout today.
Yeah.
I could just do the distance.
Yeah, because in the back of my head, when I don't complete something, I'm like, fuck, Ryan's going to call me out. Fuck, Ryan's going to say something.
And he should.
Yeah.
That's what you got him for.
Yep. Yeah, I think everybody should have some sort of coach or trainer or something in life, because it does hold you accountable, especially people. Actually, let's dive into this a little bit. So there's so many people that want to like go out there and achieve something, strive for something. There's so many people that just want to live a healthier lifestyle, and they're like, I'm going to do this, and they just go about it with the knowledge they have without considering, wait, I've taken this route before and I've stopped because I've felt insecure. I felt that I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't seeing the results in time. I wasn't. Sponsored time. You guys know the deal. Here at DTI, we want to help people live a healthier, happier lifestyle. We're excited to partner with First Form because their mission is to impact one person's life a day. First Form gives us the capabilities to help you guys reach and achieve the goals you set forth. Utilize First Form through their supplement or their merchandise to live a more active lifestyle, putting yourself first and prioritizing the things that are important. Try First Form today with the link below. Back to the show. And so then they end up quitting again and pretty much getting back, if not worse, than where they were when they first started. And so hiring a coach gives you that person to check into, that person to ask questions, and that person that's going to make you think differently about stuff. Because I just brought on a new family member of mine, and
Nice.
completely restructuring the way that they're thinking about this stuff. It's like, we know what the baseline is of what they hate. So how do we navigate that so that way they can see the results and stay motivated? And dude, it's just the simple things. Hey, input this data for a week. Let's see where you're at. Okay, hey, you're here. We're going to increase this 10%, say steps. We'll increase this 10%. Let's knock that out for the next month, but also incorporate this one at-home workout and see how you feel, see how it goes, see how your mindset takes it. Because again, we're trying to reprogram. We're trying to redesign the way that your mind thinks, the way that you look at things. And so taking that step back and being like, all right, I've been around for fucking 40 years. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. I know what I do. I know what I don't do. How can I make sure that this time that I go after it, I stick to it? What can I increase in my life that I'm doing now that's positive? What can I decrease that's negative? When you start releasing those and you start balancing out that fucking teeter-totter, you start seeing the results. It just might not come as fast because, again, you're trying to instill habits into a lifestyle that's changing, that you're not used to.
Sometimes just need to suck it the fuck up and do the shit that you don't like. I understand, like, you're not just going to do it every day.
Yep.
You're not going to do the shit you don't like to do every single day. It doesn't make sense. It's not going to motivate you. But this is your fucking life we're talking about. This is your health. You only get one body. You go to work every day and do shit you don't like to do because you have to make money. It's no different. It should be the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
You do stuff you don't like for the results that you do like. And if you go to work, do shit you don't like to make money, why can't you do shit you don't like to be healthy, to live a longer life, to feel fucking better?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's only going to suck for so long because, again, you hate it now because you're not used to it. It's not something that's in your life. But once you start seeing that results, once you start sleeping better, you feel better midday, you're not crashing midday, you have more energy, you're happier, you're communicating better, you have a better outlook on life, you start doing these little things, you're going to start loving it. And so just because you hate something right now doesn't mean that you're going to hate it forever. You just hate it because it's something new that's implemented into your lifestyle.
Task. We get so wrapped up in like, oh, I have to love every aspect of my life. No, you don't. Life is life, dude. It fucking sucks sometimes. You do shit you don't want to do.
Because you know what sucks? Taking 5 medications a day. You know what sucks? Going to the doctor because you're sick all the time. You know what sucks?
Dying.
I was just going to say losing somebody. But you figure out a way to make that suck hurt a little bit less.
Yeah.
This is why this fucking video, I wish I would have saved it, resonated with me so much. But this dude was like, we need to bring back bullying. And I was like, what the fuck?
I never took it away, bitch.
I was like, what is he about to say? But he's like, we need to bring back bullying because if somebody called me a fat ass back in the day, guess what? I got in the gym.
I looked, and you know what? If I'm not fat and somebody calls me, I'm like, whatever, bro. But if I look, I'm like, you know what? You're kind of right.
Yeah. Or it's like, you're a lazy fucking piece of shit. They might be right, but guess what? People get mad when people make those comments because there's truth behind it.
That's what it always comes down to. You're only upset if there's a little bit of truth in there.
Yeah.
Or a lot of it, you fat fuck.
Fit people are better than fat people, motherfucker.
We really need that on the shirt. Like,
yeah.
That would get a lot of looks in public, but I feel like we need that.
Yeah. Let's make that happen. We'll make that happen. But yeah, in a sense, we got to bring back bullying because, like, and I'm not talking about the bullying where, like, you're fucking making fun of somebody's, like, dead family member or, like,
getting your head held in the toilet.
Yeah, not, like, stuff like that, but, like, dude, if somebody around you is slipping, if somebody around you is not doing what they're supposed to do and you know that they're not supposed to do that because you're that close to them, fucking call them out on their bullshit and don't hold back.
When I told you to call me out about leg day, bully me.
Yes.
Fucking bully my ass back into doing it.
And that's how our friend group is. And we're fucking blessed for it because we'll go to somebody and be like, bro, you better lock the fuck back in. You've been slipping. What do you mean? Bro, get out there and start running miles. You've been slipping. Bro, get to the gym. You looking fucking a little flubby. Or you're not looking as strong. You've been slipping.
Flubby.
And so it's cool because I never thought about it because we have that in our circle.
Yeah.
Like, dog, your dad will text us. Hey, make sure, go and get it today or whatever. Hey, you guys ain't been posting that. Like, there's people around us in all age brackets that fucking call us out on our shit. We call them out on their shit because we want them to be fucking better. We're not doing it to be a dickhead. We're not doing it because we think we're superior than anyone.
Sometimes I'm doing it to be a dickhead.
Hey, that's why we got to bully. But no, it's just like, man, fuck. Same thing with people who like want to just talk and talk and talk just to hear themselves talk, thinking that they're better than other people. Sometimes put them in their fucking place and be like, I don't think what you're saying is accurate. I don't think this. Why are you focused on that? God almighty, you talk to so many people nowadays and it's like, why are you even focused on this stuff that you're talking about? It blows my mind. Some things that people like consume their minds.
Tariffs.
Don't
get me started on tariffs.
It's just like, what are you going to do if you let that consume your life? It doesn't matter if you're for or against it.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
Nothing's fucking changing.
Makes no sense to me.
Nothing is changing. Stop fucking watching the news. It don't matter how much you watch the fucking news. You're not going to change the world. I'm sorry. And your opinion doesn't matter to 99.9% of people. The only person it matters to is you because it's your opinion. It's just like, man, if people bitched as much as they did about the stuff that happens on the news or on social media about themselves, they would realize that they could be in a completely different place than where they are right now.
But they wouldn't, because they'd still just be bitching. They don't want to take action. That's the whole problem. I could watch the news and bitch about it because I know I have no control over it. If I bitch about something I have control over, then someone can call me out on it. They don't want to take the action. That's why they just sit on their ass.
Couldn't be me.
We're fucking bullying people today, dude. Get the fuck up. Why are you watching me still?
Yeah. Turn this off. Somebody's like, good, this sucks. Yeah.
Dude, because your opinion doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, it's weird. Very weird. Because we can take this energy that we're fucking relaying to other people, and they still won't do anything with it. Because they just are that, they don't have the discipline. And this goes back to why you need a coach, why you need somebody to hold you accountable, why you need a community.
Are you telling me to get a coach? Is that what's happening right now?
Maybe.
No, I think I'm going to. Not yet, though. I'm far out. But I actually started bullying myself this week, I think.
That's good.
Yeah, I needed it. Sometimes you need a nice kick in the ass, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know why, dude. It all just like clicked. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
I got of nowhere. I'm like, nothing. That's what you're doing. Maybe you should start.
In what realm?
All of them. Every realm, dude. I mean, you saw the video.
Yeah.
I just felt like I'm going through the motions and I'm just settling. Like I'm being okay with where I'm at.
Yeah.
And I'm not okay with where I'm at. And so I need to make some changes to be better.
Yep. Makes sense, man. Makes sense. That's good. Somebody say something to you that made you realize it? Or
no. It was all self-inflicted.
Okay.
I don't, like, literally, like, out of nowhere one day. Like, I was just like, dude, you're fucking settling. And then I was like, that's why you fucking didn't run that race, you pussy. Or like, I ran the race, but that's why you didn't hit your time. And I was like, and you almost fucking went down to a 5-miler. Thank God you didn't, but you almost did. And I was like, okay, enough is enough.
I like that. You work too damn hard to settle, bro.
I know.
You've worked too damn hard for the last fucking 15 years.
I know. But I'll settle.
Yeah.
But now we're fucking qualifying.
Oh, yeah, we are.
We?
No. No. We as in you.
All right.
Somebody was like saying something about the time and like, what do you want to hit? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, I wouldn't even want to hit that time because then that means that I would probably qualify for like another race and another. And I don't want to I don't want this to be my lifestyle. I'm doing this right now because it's teaching me lessons and it's showing me a different path of life and making me think differently. And I will continue to do some of these things. But like, I don't think
one race and that's it.
I think so.
That's what everyone says about every race.
Really?
Dude, I said I was running one marathon ever. I'm getting ready to go for number 5 to try to qualify to run another one.
Yeah. I don't know, man. And people are like, you gonna do a full Ironman after this? That training's fucking insane.
Bro, 4 or 5 hours.
Yes. There's some guys that are riding 6 hours for a training bike session.
Isn't that like what the full time would be?
But again, they're like doing their peak or whatever.
Shit.
Yeah. Like they're not just trying to cross a finish line. They're trying to go for time. And I'm just like, 6 hours on a bike?
On a Saturday?
I don't even want to be in the water for 40 minutes, let alone for an hour and 40 minutes.
An hour, 40 minutes?
I don't know. Their training's got to be double what mine is.
Optic Nerve was our very first sponsor here at the Desire to Inspire podcast, and it's still one that we are pumped to be partnered up with today. I was linked up with them when I was living in Colorado. They are owned and operated out of Vail, and all of their products get tested in the mountains, so you know that it's built for an active lifestyle. Freddie and I rock these things all the time. They are made with planet-friendly materials, from recycled plastics to natural wood, and every pair comes with a lifetime warranty. So, I mean, what are you really doing? Hit the link in our bio, support DTI, support Optic Nerve, look fly doing it. Whether you're just out enjoying a nice stroll or getting active, Optic Nerve has got your back. So go to opticnerve.com and use code DTI for 20% off your order today. That's opticnerve.com, code DTI. Yeah, I mean, I guess like if you're peaking.
Yeah.
Because you should not be in the water for more than 2 hours.
It's crazy.
Like on race day.
Yeah, it's...
How fast do you think you're going to finish that swim?
Hopefully under an hour.
That's impressive. That's fast.
That's my goal.
That's fast.
But I don't know. Maybe a High Rocks will be next. Maybe another Spartan race. Like, I want to keep mixing
People
it up.
keep asking me if I'm going to do a High Rocks. I actually think I'd do really good at a High Rocks.
I think you would do great at a High Rocks. Now that you started lifting again.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Bully. No, I
You'd
got
be
asked,
out there. I'd be like, Dylan, you weak bitch.
I got asked yesterday. They're like, "You gonna do a High Rocks?" I was like, Honestly, I don't want to put this in the world. When I qualify for Boston, it wouldn't be until 27.
Yeah.
So really, I'd have all of next year that I don't have to race. I could do that.
Dude, you know what'd be cool? They do like
doubles.
Tandem. Yep.
I'll do that. I would do that.
I'd buy a fucking rower and a fucking whatever that thing is. Skier.
All right, I'll do doubles. You got me, dude. I'll do it.
Next year?
Yeah, I'll do it next year.
They should have it ironed out a lot more, because I hear like the courses
It's
are
only been around for like 6 years.
Yeah. And like the courses are never like exactly like the other ones in terms of like sled pools and all that kind of shit. Like the turf will come up or whatever.
Let's fuck around and go pro.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be sweet.
We could definitely get some tips from my guy, because they just came in #1 for their tandem.
I got a couple guys who just went and did, I don't know actually what their times were, but I mean, they're really in shape. I'm assuming they did pretty good.
Well, maybe High Rocks. We're coming for you.
Well, I literally just told them yesterday, I don't think I'll do that. Now I'm in.
Yeah, but I want to keep switching it up. I guess that's what I'm saying is I want to keep switching it up so that way I'm not always doing the same thing. I like different.
That's like the definition of hybrid too.
Yeah. Oh, extremely. And there's no swimming involved. Oh, my
Fuck
God.
Yeah, dude.
But
I don't want to do burpee broad jumps, but I'll do them.
I think we could kill that. If
Me
we
too.
locked in for training.
Oh, yeah. If that was our sole focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be wild. But, yeah, I want to just keep switching it up. Try different things. They all teach you a different lesson. And so it was cool. And, like, speaking of different lessons, you had informed me this past week that you're not going to be coming to Chattanooga. And I was like, sounds good, bro. Like, I'm not going to fucking care if you come or not come, because it's your life. Do whatever you want. But I was like, sounds good, bro. I do want to talk about this in person, though. And so then I obviously had a week to, like, think about it. And I was like, there's a couple things that, like, initially my mind went to. And I was like, God damn it. I was like, I really, like, if there's one person I want there, it is you. And that's just because, like, we're building this community together. We have this thing. And I know that every single race that we do, and I know that you're not doing this race, I know we take something away from it, and it gives us, like, an energy. And so to me, it was like, fuck, I want Dylan there for, like, filming at the, like, switch off points. I want him there so that way he can feel the energy, so he can be a part of it because of this. Because I know, like, when we do these things, like that race that we just did, I took stuff away from that. I'm still taking stuff away from the half marathon we did. I'm still taking stuff away from Spartan races. And so these atmospheres, I feel like, always just take us to a new little height. It gives us a new vision. It gives us a new outlook. And so I was like, damn, because when you did your Indy race, I was pretty, like, salty when you were like, yeah, you don't need to come. Don't be there. Don't be there. So I was like, fuck it. I'm not going to go. And again, it's
You still could have come. I just didn't think it would be enjoyable for you.
Yeah.
Like, because we were, like, with the whole family the whole time.
Yeah. And so I look at these things because I know we're going to be around Ryan, and I know, like, different people in that community are going to be there. So I was like, this would have been really cool because there's, like, dinners and stuff you could have came to. But again, that was like the only reason is because of like this. And I think it would be different if I was like documenting this whole entire thing and there was like daily or weekly vlogs that were coming out and all of that to then like be a part of it more. But I think what it solidified for me is that like during these big blocks that we're investing time and resources and it's supporting something like this, like there's a mission behind it. Again, mental and physical health, it's helping in those realms. Like, I want us to start looking at these things more broadly, where it's not just about crossing the finish line and it's not just about being able to talk about it and tell people that we're doing it, but like, how can we make a bigger impact doing these things? How can we look at this from a different lens to hopefully bring people in, even if they don't race or go to maybe they'll come to it and support, so that way they can feel that, they can be a part of it, they can get a sense of like, this is why these fucking guys do this. And so to me, it kind of just like unlocked a different way of thinking where it's like, okay, Dylan's going to qualify for Boston. We can't just post at the end the reward of Dylan qualifying for Boston. Yeah. Yes, that's great. It'll get accolades. But bro, those training sessions like yesterday that I didn't want to fucking do, there's a story in that. Those times where we meet up and we run on the trail with some of our boys, there's a story in that. And so again, like how can we take the stuff that we're doing that we've talked about so much to impact more people, to bring more awareness around things. And maybe it's, hey, let's try and raise $1,000 for this cause or whatever. Because now people are a part of the journey. They're feeling it. We're posting about it. And now it gives us a purpose where it's like, you know what? Not only am I going to qualify and cross this finish line, but I'm going to do it in honor of my grandma because she was a big fan of this. So we're going to raise money for this organization. And so that's that. When I said like I want to talk about it, that's kind of, I didn't think we would bring it up on here, but that was my mindset.
Either. I was like, oh, we're talking about this on there.
Is like how do we take these amazing things and make a bigger impact that we want to make? Like I know we want to make the biggest impact we can in this life, and I think that there's more that we can do for these events, for these things to really like solidify not only this, but like also our journey through it and why we're doing it, why it took us there. Like we talk about in these podcasts, but dude, we can do so much more, so much more. And so what does that look like? I have no idea, but like maybe it is tying to a charity. Maybe it's reaching out to that charity, seeing if they want to whatever. Like there's so many different things and avenues that we can take. Maybe it's local businesses. Like I don't know what that looks like, but I think it made me realize like we need to think more about this because we talk all the time about how it's the journey. It's not the finish line. And so it's with anything in life, building something, working towards something. How do we document this journey to show it more, to influence others more, to inspire people, to show them that their dreams are achievable? Because all these things that you're saying where it's like, I'm not staying stagnant. I'm settling. Like all these things, I'm settling. Like most people settle in their lives because they don't have somebody that's checking in on them to push them. They don't have people to call them out on their bullshit. They don't have people to bully them and tell them like, hey, you're fucking slipping. And so a lot of people fucking settle. But if we can be that light to show them like, go out and do a community race, put one together, get a run club going, like whatever it is, go and do that. Get a coffee club together. Like so many people can benefit from these different fucking things where they just get around like-minded people, talk and bullshit, pull them out of their norm everyday life to just hear something to get them fucking going. Because once you get around that group, once you get that around that community, it's no longer about like, man, I need a spark. Man, I need motivation. It's like, no, I want to fucking do this because it's going to make me better in this, this, and this.
And once it's going, it's hard to slow that shit down. Like it just starts rolling. And you're like, all right. Nah, man. Yep. I'm already experiencing that within a week of like, okay, I'm back in it. Now I just want to keep going again.
Yeah. Because then you get the consistency and you get the discipline and then shit really does start to fucking change.
Yeah.
So, again, what does that look like? I don't know, but what I do know is I want us to work closer on these big events. We pay a lot of money for them. We put a lot of time in for them. We do a lot of things for this because we know how it makes us feel. We don't
document our shit enough.
No.
Like obviously we do this and we have a couple videos where we talk, but like the actual process we don't document. Yeah. Even the 12-hour race, like I didn't document anything except the race itself.
And you know how many, like, it could be as easy as somebody going along on a run with you and literally just filming you to get the emotions, to get the pain, to get the, like, whatever it is, to get a random thought.
I am vlogging once I am in a training block for
Love
Chicago.
That.
That's the plan, but I also need to get a coach now, I guess. I guess that's the next goal as well.
That or, yeah, I don't know. Something to think about a coach.
I have already thought about it. I've already even talked to Mandy about it, like that I think it's something that I need to do this time because I don't want to go another year of not qualifying.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, we got a video sent in the group the other day of, like, running form. And, like, they were talking about, like, where your ankles should be, how your head should be a little bit above your feet for momentum and stuff like that. And I'm like, wow, I run pretty straight up right now. If I lean a little bit and extend my neck and back, I'm like, okay. And it does feel different. And they're like, instead of, like, if you cross your arms, like, pretend like you're holding plates and pump your arms back. Like, and there's just different things you take away and learn that you don't think of because we think we know it all when there's so much more that we can fucking learn.
Oh, I know I don't know it all.
I mean, every common person needs to find some sort of either coach or a community to be a part of because communities teach you a lot as well.
100%.
And so, yeah, that was just something that was on my mind from that text that I sent you. Again, not thinking it would get brought up here, but that's what I meant. Not like, bro, I really wanted you to fight. Like, that's not what I meant at all.
It's not even that I don't want to go either. I do think, same reasons, like, Ryan and all the guys will be there. Like, I know a lot of these dudes, so like, it'd be cool to see all of you race. But then, like, this is where my head's at right now. I'm like, okay, so we're going to get out there. If my initial thought was we were all getting a place together. Now we're probably getting hotels. So I'm like, all right, so we're all in our own rooms. So the day before, Freddie's probably going to want to stay off his feet, not do much. He's going to be resting up. The next day, he's going to be racing all day. He's going to be dead afterwards. And the next day we leave. So I'm like, so I'm just coming to Chattanooga to hang out in my hotel room.
Dude, it's because hotels are cheaper than fucking Airbnbs now.
I know, but
Airbnbs are no longer a cheap option.
They're not.
It blows my mind. I was looking, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was insane.
Too many fees. Too many tariffs.
Fucking tariffs. There you go. What else you got, man?
I don't think anything, man.
Cool.
Feel good.
Feeling good, feeling great.
Beautiful Sunday right now.
It is.
Your lawn's looking good, dude. I'll tell the people on the air. I told them today his grass was looking good, guys.
Y'all, I had walked out to my truck to get one of my suitcases that had like all my tools and like work clothes in it. And I was like looking at my grass and I was like, it's looking really fucking good. And I was like, one day I just want Dylan to tell me that my yard looks good. And I'm not joking. He gets in like 12 minutes later. I'm going to put something over by the sprinkler system. And he goes, dude, your lawn's looking good. I'm not going to lie. I was like, oh, fucking way.
He's like, God's talking to me, man.
So trust the process. Trust the process. Give yourself the right nutrients and stuff you need, and you will flourish just like my yard. But go out there, reach and achieve your goals. Get around people that are going to push you to the limit to challenge yourself outside of this normal bubble that you're in. Stop protecting yourself so much because you're scared little fucking pussy and won't go out there and actually do it. Go out there and go after the stuff you want before it's too late. That's the only way it's going to happen. So we love you. Have the desire to inspire. Kiss your mama. That's all we got. It's all.
Peace.